A welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Wizards. The Wizards come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much of a non-factor as they can be. With that, we're off to a frigid M&T Bank Stadium off the harbor in Baltimore. That's where we'll join our broadcast team, Brandon God and Charles Davis. Guys, take it away.
On first down, Wade. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return, here's Michael Campanaro. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Setting to throw, Flacco. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they... And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first and 10, Wade. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Wade. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Back to throw. Wade. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
after what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. First and goal from the 5. Wade in the gun. Flush to his right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Yeah, I know only one of them counts, but this one looks like it's going to lead to a victory. I know we're not supposed to count anyone out, but with that little bit of time left on the clock, it'd take almost a miracle for them to lose this one.
It would, and this is going to sound cliche. It's been such a great game. You just hate to see one side lose, but, hey, they earned it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only...
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one.
Here comes the Wizards offense as they get ready for first down and 10. On first down, Wade eluding the pressure right. Nice move at the 5. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get in there all on his own, but it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed. and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game.
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. 1st down and 10.
Let's go!
They'll set up a throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough. And these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. He got 29 yards that time. They'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Here we go!
They'll set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down.
Now the ball comes loose, and the defense has come up with it.
Playing Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And shutting him off, now open field, refusing to go down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. On 1st and 10, Wade. Has it left side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Wade in the red zone here on 1st down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight. But
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Ultimates and the Wizards. The Wizards come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much of a non-factor as they can be.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. They'll go with a big back, Yeldon. Give him 2 on the play there, and that'll be good enough for the first. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Set. Yellow 20.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
I think what we just saw in that drive, partner, is great practice, preparation, and poise. Not only did they score with little time left for them to retaliate, they chewed up enough time along the way while still getting the yardage they needed. That was an impressive drive.
Very methodical. Now, barring something crazy on the kickoff, they've got this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They go play action here on first down. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he's taken down deep in their territory. That goes for a gain of 31. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a handoff here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will have a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They try to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves them, because of the incompletion, a very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's some space here. And now running right through it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he'll give it here to his running back. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, Wade. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Throwing on 1st down, Wade. Eluding. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the...
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wade, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 2nd down, Wade. Time for a break, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Looking to throw. Wade. And he's got Moncrief. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. On 1st and 10, Wade. And this is caught at the 8. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, Wade escaping the pressure right. And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. It's complete to Watt. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 6 there on first. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, no, he lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. This remains a one-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they? Didn't allow any points and got the ball back for their offense in order to close out this game. What a great feeling from both sides of the ball.
It'll be a better feeling if the offense can just seal this thing. We'll see if they can do it.
You trying to say the defense doesn't want to go back out there again?
That's correct.
Okay.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Wade on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Cook able to escape. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls in. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is...
And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Throwing on 1st down. Wade. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Wade. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 4th down, Wade forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Pirine. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Second effort there. He was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, let's go! 38.
Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle some.
And crusher there as it's intercepted. Mitchell. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team.
Here comes the Wizards offense as they get ready for first down and 10. On first down, Wade. Out on the right, this is Cruz. Touchdown! A big play there. 67 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, if we put up big points all game long, the defense is going to win one every now and then.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Defense.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's looking deep for Bell. It's caught inside the 25. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Now they try the right side here. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. Fighting his way through contact. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This offense on third down today, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is third down and 12. On the run, this is Jackson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. His kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so. But this one's not over yet, especially since they just need...
Dashing through the snow. 20, 10, 5. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. They had just relinquished the lead on the field goal. Ensuing kickoff, they get that lead right back.
So does this come under the heading of you can't keep a good team down?
There you go. That works. Eye for an eye.
I'm with you on that one. Just to be able to break back immediately. Not down at all. No heads down after giving up the lead and coming right back at them. And a special team score, that's like gold in a coach's manual.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll look to throw here. And throw here, that's complete. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Oh, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. First and 10. Wade. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And, partner, a little bit of a Bronx cheer from this crowd because that's the first down they have gotten, and we're in the fourth quarter.
So you have to flip it over and look at what the defense has been doing. I mean, it's very simple to say, wow, they haven't gotten a first down. What are they doing wrong offensively? Oftentimes that means the defense is beating them to the punch, beating them to the hole each and every time, faster to the football. And I think that's what we've seen in this game.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing on first down. Wade dancing to his left. They find some open field here. A second juke. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw. Wade under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw on second down. Wade flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Moncrief, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, But if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Back to throw. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down at the 29. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Watt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they bring out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They'll set up a throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Ultimates and the Wizards. The Wizards come into this one knowing they're going to need to put forth an inspired effort right from the start, because if they fall behind early on the road, it could make for a long afternoon. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Godden on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is all.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone. This is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a two-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The offense on third down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, that's Jackson. Room here to run. Dashing through the snow. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So they're going to go for 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. To throw on third down. Wade, he's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On first down, Wade. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Wade in the gun. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. To throw on second down. Wade. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Operating from the gun. Wade. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and
now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Wade. Bird shrugs him aside. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A nice gain of 21 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake. Wade sliding out of the pocket. A nice little juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. And he'll give it here to his running back. Room to run inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up 1st downs.
They'll run it again with Yeldon. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Still plenty of time, but they're going to go hurry up anyways. They'll set up to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He got 29 yards that time. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And it's caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
A good pickup there, a 22. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up second down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's in for the touchdown with a clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was, and as dramatic an ending as we...
Here comes the Wizards offense as they get ready for first down and 10. Throwing on first down, Wade. And this is Moncrief with a catch. 23 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Wade. And just shutting him off there. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Moncrief brings it in. And he's taken down deep in their territory. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards. On first and 10, Wade. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Moncrief from 10 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And, oh, a good hit there and knocked down hard right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. He'll look to throw. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sheds off the tackle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. On the run, it's Yeldon. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Throwing on 1st down. Wade. Forced out to his left. He's to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And he nailed it. It's good. Through the snowflakes, he finds a way to get it to go. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not
A welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL.
And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. First down and 10.
Come on, let's go.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Watt. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football.
I know it looks easy to a lot of people when you're kicking the ball. I mean, it looks pretty simple, right? Snap, put it down, kick it. But playing in the snow, that can throw off your timing just a bit, and that can wreak havoc, as we just saw there.
Well, it throws off the timing, and I just think it's an extra advantage for the team that's coming in to block it because they've got a hold on the offensive side, and, of course, the kicker and holder and snapper, they've got a lot to deal with.
What can't be underestimated is the person catching the ball, the holder, and putting it
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on second down. Wade. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And he's got Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And to give this time to the tailback. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He can't get him down. Skirts by at the 15. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense getting set as they've got it first and goal from the 10. On first down, Wade. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Dante Moncrief, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point attempt to follow here.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
And the lead is down to 2. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. As they run the counter play. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And some room to run now. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on the ground they go with a running back. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And this offense on 3rd down today, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Jackson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This one from 46 yards out. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
On 1st and 10, Wade. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second and 10. Wade to throw it again. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looking to throw. Wade. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back to throw. Wade. Dance, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Moncrief in the final minute. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. What a game this has turned out to be, and what a touchdown right there.
How about when scheme and talent match up? Because they absolutely had to have that. When they had to find their way into the end zone to take the lead, They get it to their wide receiver. He gets that done for them. And now they get to look at their defense and say, guys, make it stand up.
Now, that's the only way it would have been more ideal is if you put it in the end zone with 1 second or 0 seconds on the clock, but beggars can't be choosers.
Not at all. And whose heart wants to deal with that anyway? Go ahead and score while you've got the opportunity.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Third and 4. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. To throw now on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Now a desperate, and a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Throwing on first down. Wade. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down. On third down, Wade. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Moncrief, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks, right around the 26. Play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ray Lewis in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really...
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On first down, Wade. And he's got room. Nice move at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw on 2nd down, Wade. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Paul Warlow from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And to give this time to the tailback. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And to give this time to the tailback. Avoids him at the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade being chased out. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Rosas to add the extra point. We have witnessed an exciting game, just got a little bit more exciting. They take the lead here late.
And they put the pressure on the other team because there's just not a lot of time left. They'll have to run a fast offense to try and retake the lead themselves.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to Watt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. To throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's going the other way.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep for Moncrief. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Wade, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off-play action. Wade, and the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Off the play fake. Wade. Bird shrugs him aside. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Wade. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Wade. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Wade under pressure again, and down he goes again. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Wade. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Steps away to his... And this results in 6. Touchdown! It's their quarterback taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They run the counter now on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff looking right. And down to the 36-yard line here. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. And now whistles blow here. Play has stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Space to run past the 20. Cuts, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25. And down at the 28-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the...
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw on 2nd down. Wade. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And no, they can't connect on the pass, so that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the... Here comes the Wizards offense as they get ready for first down and 10. Throwing on first down. Wade. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw. Wade. A swing pass caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Dante Moncrief, 27 yards. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Wade in the gun. And it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Right on the 30-yard line. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Let's go.
Back to throw here. And an alley to run. Whoosh. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Now it's Yeldon. He's still there. T.J. Yeldon. Past the 20. Touchdown. T.J. Yeldon. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And they give this time to the tailback. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And now running right through it. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition of...
And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. First down and 10.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. The offense on third down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop to, and that incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10. And in this case, they did it really successfully.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas. And we're back now in Charlotte. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Time for a break. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Whoa! It still won't go down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Escaping the pressure. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
What a drive by the offense. Able to take it downfield and score with 2 minutes to go in the game. Now they're in a position to win it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here now the offense heading back out there. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 2nd and 10 here. He's back to throw. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Wade. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again, Wade. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Wade. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the gun, Wade. And he connects with Ertz. It goes as a pickup of 23. And that enables him to also pick up the 1st.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Looking to throw. Wade buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Here to his running back. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ray Lewis leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around and trying to cover in the secondary.
They'll set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Off play action. Wade. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Wade flushed out right. And some space here. Finding room to the 20. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Going to give this time to the tailback. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
1st and goal from the 1 as they look to punch it in. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. T.J. Yeldon taking it in from a yard out. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game.
Well, I don't want to overlook the touchdown because that was huge. That ties the game. But you know where I'm going, don't you?
Need the PAT, and then you need to stop on defense.
Yeah, in a big way. The guy kicking the ball through the posts, that's where all the spotlight shifts to now.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Here we go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him to first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go. And on 2nd and 10 now. And to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On third down, it's Jackson. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 19. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. A fantastic football game and a late lead change here to put this team up. Now they have to respond defensively.
Was that the breakthrough they were looking for? Was that the one that puts them over the top? Unfortunately, there's still time left on the clock. They can't relax yet.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Throwing on first down. Wade forced out to his left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And now running right through it. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, with his flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice.
And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one ended.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat, kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
And it's up and good. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On first down, Wade, flush to his right. Gets past one man. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Sometimes positions become interchangeable. The quarterback became a running back and took it the distance for a touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and they get to the football. It's blocked. And touchdown.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Let's go.
They find some open field here. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Fresh set of downs here. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. It's complete to Watt. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for them.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Wade. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. On first and 10, Wade eluding the pressure right. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right there around the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Moncrief from 13 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Love the excitement we've got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
I think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be third down. The offense on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on, let's go!
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Operating from the gun, Wade. Cruz on the crossing route. A good pickup there at 22. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing on first down, Wade. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing on third and long. Wade. And he's got Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Wade. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. And that's going to do it right there. They're going to run out of time, and we're going to be headed for OT. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken about the 12. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down at the 33. And now back out comes the offense. Except for their first drive. here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Dancing to his left. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's fourth down. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give them the first down. Well, that's the risk you run. And now they can come out here, a pass or two, and boom, they're in field goal range.
And I think that if I'm looking at it from their perspective about going for it, they trusted their offense. They know that a touchdown here ends the game. You don't play any more after that. And they wanted to go for it and get it done right there. I don't know if it's a knock against their defense as much as a vote of confidence for their offense. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for them.
And now they have to step up defensively with a short field. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Back to throw. Wade escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And now running right through it. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Looking to throw. Wade. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it, all right? I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
And now running right through him. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, here's Pirine. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on